Edification and introductions. You guys, this is a skill that if you can master, it is going to make conversations that you have between people that don't know each other flow very, very well, and just more natural as well too, because there's some connection point that you've brought up as to why they should be talking to each other, and expertise maybe that one person or both have that's going to be unique to them.
Yes, I love connecting. I always say we're professional connectors in this business. If we can be professional connectors, it just flows beautifully. It's always about, as we always say, the guests, right? It's always about how can we get them to where they want or get their questions answered. So we're reaching out and we're bringing in a third-party person, whether it's Zoom or a phone call or a Facebook Messenger, whatever it is. We're bringing them on and we're making the connection and making it about them and why we brought that specific person to them.
Right. So have an idea beforehand of what that connection point is.
Yes.
And then you're going to feel more comfortable about introducing them and bringing it up as well. So you have to know a little bit about both people that you're bringing together to make that happen. But let's say edification for two people that business-wise you wanted them to talk. How would you do that?
So business-wise, so number one, we always talk about the guests on however platform that we're using first.
Right.
We always edify the guest first. So we're going out there, and so if it was you, and or a business person out there, like you just said, that's the focus for them. If we go out and we're talking about all of our amazing products, that is not what they're interested in. So we need to make sure that we're staying on task with them. So it'd be like, hey, so-and-so, whoever the third party person is, this is my dear friend. I thought of him because he is a genius when it comes to business. He loves entrepreneurialism. He just is, he's a family man. I've known him for years. He is a person of complete integrity, and he's always ahead of things. And so I'm so excited for him to see what we have here because it's going to blow his mind. So it's just positive information like that. But then when I'm introducing him to the third party person, be like, Johnny, listen to this. This is my dear friend, Alex. I have the utmost respect with Alex. Alex has taught me so much about this business. I'm always plugged into everything that he's saying. It blows my mind. He too is a family man. He's got 2 kids, and the two of you I just knew would connect. And so I'm just going to put myself on mute. So saying as many little things, making it short and concise, but yet as many things about each of them that are going to be really important to the conversation. And then also saying, you know what, Johnny or whatever, your guest name is, he has seen the ABC Primetime Investigative Report already, really, really loved it, and was curious about how could he build a business with this. So let them know what they've already seen so the third party person isn't guessing.
Love it. I love it. So part of the edification process is really leading how the conversation is going to flow from there.
Yes.
And then I also loved how you said after the introductions, you're zipping your lips and letting the person that's leading the call lead the call.
It's just say, I'm going to hang out. I'm going to put myself on mute. You two have a good time. I'll be right here.
Love it. So let's give them another example of, let's say a friend of yours is struggling with a child that has ADHD, maybe autism, struggling through sitting in class all day long. How would you bring that and connect that in a conversation with somebody they don't know?
Yeah, perfect. So let's say we've got, Laura, who is my friend who just, has this child. Well, I already know that I have a girlfriend, Darcy, whose son has had phenomenal results activating his body and his brain and all of this. And so I'm like, okay, Laura, we've got to get on this call. You're going to be so excited because Darcy knows exactly how you feel. So we get on the call and bring us all in, however that is, and be like, Laura, I am so excited for you today. I can't even stand it. You're going to be meeting Darcy, but first things first. Darcy, this is my amazing friend Laura. I have known her for X amount of years. Our kids go to school together. They have a blast. They have a beautiful, beautiful family. And, she works in the mortgage industry and just, is thriving there. But you know what? Her child really, really, really is wanting more focus and wants to learn more in school. And she just knows that this is an area that she's grasping at straws. They've gone to the doctor and they're just, wanting to help and they're just not sure, what else can they do? Is there anything else out there that can be of help? And so I just knew, Darcy, that you would be the perfect person. And so Laura, I'm going to introduce you to Darcy now. Darcy, I have to tell you, Laura, I've known her for X amount of years. You know, we actually met through this amazing business, and she is a woman who just loves her family and just gives back. And her son, I can't even express to you what has happened, and I'm going to let her tell you that story. But she's absolutely phenomenal and the perfect person for you today to talk. And I'm going to just sit back, put myself on mute, and I am just feeling so blessed that the two of you have been able to get on the call together and have this time together.
I love it. And one of the things that you're going to notice too, as Michelle was giving you those examples, is passion and excitement are also interweaved in there, because if it was just like, hey, you know, this is my friend Darcy, and her child's had some unbelievable, you know, experiences, and it's changed their life. It has a way different impact than edifying in a passionate and excited way.
Yes.
The last example I want to give these guys is in group meetings. Introducing the speaker and edifying the speaker as the expert is really going to set the framework for people listening for the next 45 minutes to an hour.
Totally.
So let's say I'm getting ready to do a meeting. You're coming up welcoming people to the home or the hotel or wherever it's going to be, and then introducing me as the speaker.
Yes. Well, I'll do it as how I would, but no matter who it is, if it's your spouse, if it's a friend, if it's whoever, and sometimes you don't know that person that well. You know, they might be coming into town for a very special meeting, but you're the one going out there and being the leader, and you are bringing them in. So you find out, you ask them questions about them, right? You find out, tell me a little bit about you and your family, and what have you been doing, blah, 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 blah. Because you already know that they're leaders in the company, and you can talk and speak to that, but get to know them even a little bit more. So in a meeting, I would just stand up and be like, you guys, I am so, so excited for you tonight. You know, I've got my amazing husband here. We've got 2 kids, and he is a genius when it comes to business. He just knows business inside and out. And when he looked at this, I just knew that he was going to be looking at things differently, you know, than what I would be looking at them. And he just wanted to be a free-range human. That was his thing after we finally retired him, is he said, I feel like I'm a free-range human. And so I'm just so happy and excited that he gets to come here and share his heart and passion with you, because he was a skeptical person, right? He was a person that, you know, everything in life is our name. And so he wanted to make sure that it was that and then some. So what you're going to get tonight is a person that, you know, isn't fluff. You know, he's about the facts. He's about the truth. And he is a true servant leader and is always there to help others. And so when you hear him tonight, know that he's here for you. And he has looked into everything and has got your back.
Perfect. All right, so you guys, learning the edification process, it's really going to help you establish quick relationships between 2 people or a group of people that may not know each other. If it does feel uncomfortable at first, that's typical.
Yeah.
But over the course of time, becoming an expert at this is going to have a huge impact on your business. Yeah,
I just say have a lot of fun and just know that you're blessing the person that you're getting on. When we take ourselves out of the equation again, right, if we make it about the person in front of us and we're making that connection, we can sit back. I've never had a call where anybody was like, that was weird. And it was because we're there to connect them with somebody that's going to bless them and answer their questions or hear their story that is similar to theirs.